see.
I mean, this looks nice.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
We thought, so we own a granite countertop company, so we put these in.
Cool.
We thought
I need your
about-
card.
Yeah, well, I've got one.
All right.
We thought about changing out the countertop since obviously we have access to tons of granite.
Sure.
Something
but
that's neutral, you know?
I know what you mean. I mean, if it's easy and cheap for you, then sure, go for it. But otherwise, you know, just having granite countertops already looks great.
Yeah.
Might be worth your time to spend it elsewhere.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know?
Well, and he also has granite countertops in both bathrooms too.
Okay.
So, but everything needs repainted. So.
Okay. For the wood and stuff, like for cleaning it.
Oh yeah.
There's a cleaner that I just figured out about because I'm redoing my cabinets. And I wouldn't say you have to go through and like repaint all these and whatnot. You know, but if you clean these up with TSP.
Okay.
Trisodium phosphate.
Okay.
It like will just, and you can't use it on everything because it'll ruin some stuff.
Yeah, sure.
But for like unfinished wood, which this basically is up here, down here it's it's got poly on it. You might put poly on this.
Oh, I see what you.
Yeah, but TSP will take that right out. Just take a brush with it.
Can you also?
Oh yeah.
Send that. Okay.
Yeah, I'll make a list. I promise.
Okay.
I'll just send you these videos.
Okay, and watch her, Reese. Okay.
Aw.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you might also, if you take up this transition piece right here, if you're doing LVP in there,
Yeah.
you could just continue it into here, and that would look really nice too, because it's kind of discolored.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm telling you, stuff like that, dirt cheap. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Okay.
And then you've got a really good looking kitchen.
Yeah.
You might also consider, and I think
Hardware.
Yeah, hardware.
Yeah, I've already thought about that.
Yeah, I think I don't know if I have enough for all these, but I've got some knobs. I'll count them up.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Sure.
Anything that's going to help save us some money.
Yeah, I've got some extra ones because I'm redoing them, and they look perfectly fine, and then it'll match this because
Okay.
it's like nickel knobs.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice. A
Yeah.
nice contrast. Yeah.
Yeah, match the appliances
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So
We
okay.
used to, when we remodeled our kitchen, we had some little like lever handles.
Yeah.
With a copper finish.
Oh,
So,
that's cool.
I think it would look nice here. I don't know if we have enough either, like you said, and I don't even know where they are now because that was years ago.
Sure.
So, yeah, if you can find, if you have enough, that would be great.
All right. Are either of y'all like electrical handy?
Do what?
Electrical handy?
What do you mean electric?
Like switches and outlets?
What about that?
Because like if you're gonna repaint, then like another thing. Sorry,
You're fine.
Another thing, like if you're repainting and making these all look nice, then these are gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
Okay.
You know what I
So
mean?
we just get new ones.
Yeah.
okay.
And replacing the plate, super easy, obviously. But people will replace the plate and then not replace the outlet.
Oh.
And then that looks bad. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So if you do both, like, just count up, like, okay, we need, like, take a picture, and then a picture of that, like, times how many, and,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't know how to wire those, it's like,
My husband does.
okay, I was
Yeah.
going to say, like, it's like a 10-minute video on
Yeah.
YouTube, and you're all
Like
of
I
a sudden,
said, we used to flip homes. He used to be licensed in HVAC, so yeah,
okay. That's perfect then. Because, okay, and then all of a sudden, like, and all those things are cheap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is great so far.
Yeah. Okay.
You're doing well. I think if you do all this and and we make this look like a top tier situation, I think you'll probably be pushing 300.
Oh wow, that would be
You know?
awesome if we could.
Yeah.
See, our biggest concern is, like I said, my husband's like, look, the further we progress into summer, the property value is going to start going down, and because people are wanting to move now. And
Yeah. I
that's
promise
the problem
you.
out there.
I promise you that is not the case.
Okay.
Especially like Bellbrook, Beaver Creek, Xenia, Fairborn. Like it's all around the base, and that's an
Okay.
all around the year situation.
That's true. I
Yeah.
didn't even think about that.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, and I mean, and not only that, the market has been so hot for like the last 5 years that there's really been no down season. Some of my best months have been in the winter.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh.
it's crazy.
All right.
So
Well, I'll pass on the good news. I already did to him, but he's skeptical. Yeah, they all say that, blah, blah, blah. That's realtor jargon.
No, I'm telling you, there's a lot of doom and gloom. I was reading today, like I read Drudge Report every day, and there was some article about, the housing market, blah, 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 and like maybe that's true in LA, I don't know, but Dayton ain't LA,
It's
So-
far from it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take you in the back. we're gonna head towards the bedrooms. Oh, and there's my son Reese.
What's up, Reese? I'm Paul, by the way. Nice to meet you.
This is Paul, this is Reese. Okay, so this is like a little, kind of like a linen closet.
Okay, cool. Yeah, a little cubby.
Yeah. Bathroom. So we have a full bathroom here.
Okay, cool.
Obviously, it needs a lot of updating.
True, but I mean, you've already like basically got this done. I would just switch out the hardware down here and clean that up.
Okay.
And
Maybe switch out the faucets or
yeah, maybe switch out the faucets.
Yeah.
The brass look is it's kind of out.
Very outdated, yes.
Yeah,
and
but
these things too are just
yeah. I think maybe like I don't know. I think the nickel would kind of clash with this. If it were me in here, I would go with like an oil rubbed bronze.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll match the darker tones in here.
Okay.
And then
Are you taking a video now? Okay, good.
I was gonna take a bath.
Go right ahead.
Does the jacuzzi work?
It used to. I'll have to ask my sister because she uses it all the time. So
Okay.
I don't know if well, I'm assuming she takes a bath. They had to take the door down.
Okay. We should say that this is unwarranted too, because if there are any problems, that's going to be a pain in the ass to fix.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. I'll have to ask her. Like I said, we had to take the doors out because, he's handicapped. So he had a hard time getting in and out. So they had to, make it accessible.
You might like this. You don't want to take out because it'll be a pain in the ass, and it also might be like a cool feature. People are like, oh, sweet, But like replacing these panels, it's not like this is all a bunch of tile. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is easy to take out, and it's easy to put another like